This episode of The Central is presented by Red River Counseling. Recover, heal, empower. Visit redrivercounseling.net for more information.
Hey Jags, I'm Ella Joyner.
And I'm Cammie Thompson. And this is
JNN's The Central.
Beauty and Bow is finally here. We will kick the week off with the 9th grade program on Monday, February 5th, and the sophomore program on Tuesday, February 6th. The juniors will take the stage on Thursday, February 8th, and we will finish the week with the seniors on Friday. All programs will start at 6:30 and tickets can only be purchased on GoFan.
The free application for Federal Student Aid, or FAFSA, has experienced various issues in its 2024 program. The FAFSA, which opened in the end of December, presented an error in its opening week, causing delays in application submissions. This new form also failed to adjust the math for inflation, meaning families may qualify for less financial aid than they should receive. Please be aware that these obstructions could hinder the Department of Education's process on these applications.
Hey Jags, this is Ava G with your weather. Today we're seeing cloudy skies with a high of 60 and a low of 36. On Tuesday we'll see sunny skies with a high of 62 and a low of 38. Sunny skies won't stay for long though. The clouds will be back on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday we'll have a high of 66 and a low of 47. The high will stay the same on Thursday with the low rising to 59. We'll finish the week off with a few rain showers throughout Friday. The high will be 69 and the low will remain at 59. That's all for this week, Jags. Back to Cammie with the news.
Alpha Theta is a club at Madison Central that offers tutoring for students. JNN's Rachael Carpenter reports on how this club provides ample opportunities for success.
Alpha Theta is a national mathematics honor society, and the students in the club here at Madison Central offer math tutoring every Wednesday morning. Stephanie Coe is a senior at Madison Central and is Alpha Theta's president. She works to organize and inform other members for tutoring sessions.
I think Alpha Theta really prides itself on providing a really casual and friendly, approachable learning environment for people who come in for tutoring. In joining Alpha Theta, you have to have a really open mind and a bit of flexibility. We are a competition math club, but we also do a lot of different types of things in the club. We do go to convention, which requires not just competition prep, but also team spirit. We prepare with scrapbook and banner events. So there's a lot of artistic and creative expression as well in combination with the mathematical principles. Tutoring is also another experience that teaches Alpha Theta members a lot about communication. Knowing things and teaching things are very different. And so learning to be a very clear and concise communicator is a very important skill that I think is learned throughout tutoring. We understand that students who come in for tutoring sometimes can be a bit frustrated about the things that they're learning, while the people who come in to tutor are people who generally just love math as a subject. And so we try to take the intimidation out of the process, kind of just lending a helping hand rather than being formal instruction. And we think that's something that makes for a really productive learning environment.
Miss Yowell is a math teacher here at Madison Central and a sponsor of Mu Alpha Theta.
We have several sponsors, several math teachers, and I think our biggest role is just making sure we support the students. We have great students in Madison, strong leaders. They can take care of a lot of things, so we just need to do what we can to support them. Our older students in Mu Alpha Theta, the upperclassmen, are really good about encouraging some of the younger ones in competitions and helping them prepare and things like that. They have talents and they have great academic abilities, and we're just trying to foster that and encourage that. Our students just come to us so knowledgeable. It's very rewarding as a teacher to see it. So we can't claim it all at Madison Central. They came to us with a strong math background. So that's our elementary teachers in the JAG zone. That's our Madison middle teachers. That's Rosa, that's all across the board. So it's very nice to teach here. It's very rewarding to watch our students. It's very rewarding to know what the teachers have done to get the students here. It's really, truly amazing to watch our students. So I just want everybody to know we do have the best. And I truly believe that in saying that.
You can learn more about Mu Alpha Theta on Madison Central's website under the Student Life tab. And also you can get free math tutoring every Wednesday morning in room 223. This has been Rachael Carpenter with JNN.
Madison, Mississippi has begun construction on the new tennis courts at Rosa Scott High. JNN's Natalie Mann reports on how this addition to our community will impact Madison County schools.
Madison County School District recently began construction on the $6 million 12-court tennis facility. The court will cover all 4 zones: Madison, Ridgeland, Germantown, and Velma Jackson. Currently, Madison County rents all of the tennis courts for the school's teams to play on. Lexi Morgan is a tennis coach for the Madison County School District.
We have two teams from Madison Central. We have JV and then we have varsity. They're practicing both blocks, 4th and 8th, all boys and girls at Ridgeland Tennis Center. And now that there's going to be a central location, I think more people are going to know like when tennis matches are, because it's kind of hard with JV. We never play at RTC hardly. And so it's like if someone wants to come to a tennis match, they're like, well, it's going to be here, it's going to be there, because we never had like our own courts, especially with varsity, you know, with a central location to be like, hey, it's a home game, like it's a home match and it's going to be at our courts. And I think that that's going to bring in more people. I think that it's also, you can see them like right off of Main Street. It's going to invite more kids to want to play tennis. If they see the tennis courts, they know that it's associated with any school in Madison County. I think that it's going to also bring in a lot more tennis players too.
Once built, the courts will supply students with a complex to use for tennis practices and possible competitions.
Katie Farthing is a Madison Central senior and a member of the varsity tennis team.
For a regular practice, we typically have to warm up with 6 or 7 people on a court at least, because we don't have enough court space. And so these new courts would really help us, because everybody would be able to have more time actually hitting the ball and preparing for our season. For other schools in our county like Velma Jackson, they're actually able to start their own tennis team now because of these courts. And for Germantown and Ridgeland high schools, they're now able to have more space to practice as well. And a lot of times they're even more limited in space than we are.
The complex is a part of the district to strengthen Madison County schools by investing in buildings for the students to use. Make sure to be on the lookout next fall for the courts. This has been Natalie Mann with JNN.
The Mississippi Museum of Art in Jackson, Mississippi opened its Picasso exhibit this past November. JNN's Tavi Belso reports on the importance of communal art appreciation.
In honor of the 50th anniversary of the death of artist Pablo Picasso, the Mississippi Museum of Art is hosting its first ever Picasso exhibit, Picasso Landscapes Out of Bounds.
Since opening in November 2023, 1,300 students have attended the exhibition in visiting school groups, and with multiple upcoming studio programs for family and teens, the exhibit is engaging to the public.
Exhibition development starts typically 2 years in advance. We came across this opportunity in the past year. Our director lobbied to get this exhibition to Mississippi. It wasn't slated for any more venues, but luckily we were able to bring it here. And once we heard that this exhibition was coming, the development kicks off essentially with curators and interpreters like myself, thinking about what the look and feel will be here at Mississippi and how it can be different from past venues.
Picasso Landscapes Out of Bounds is made up of over 30 of his landscapes and sculptures.
So this show shows works by Picasso that are not the typical kind of stereotypes that one associates with Picasso, and this is something that the curator did very purposefully. She decided to look at landscapes because they are a neglected aspect of Picasso's legacy. Also historically in the 19th century French tradition that Picasso was kind of born into and then ended up really subverting, landscape was kind of considered a lesser genre or category of painting. So this exhibition is pushing against that, and the curator makes this argument partially based on an exhibition that was one of the last ones that Picasso himself had a hand in organizing.
Picasso Landscapes Out of Bounds will be open to the public until March 3rd, 2024. So if this is something that piques your interest, check out the museum website for more information at msmuseumart.org. This has been Tavi Belser with JNN.
That's all for this episode, Jags.
Be sure to visit our Instagram at Jaguar News Network for more updates throughout the week.
Until next time, I'm Ella Joyner.
And I'm Cammie Thompson, and this has been
JNN's The Central.